Hey y'all, I hope you read that slide before you went to this video. But the reason why Satan wants us to be hooked on the PO blah blah blah. I don't want to get whatever, but the reason why Satan wants us to be hooked on that is because Satan doesn't want you to live by God's laws on how to actually honor your body. Because Satan, y'all, just like God, Satan knows how what's it called, precious your body is, how valuable your body is. So if Satan can get you to go fornicate and what I'm saying, to waste countless of hours, countless of your life watching what, instead of actually looking to get married and just have it with one partner, Satan knows that that can lead you down to hell. Because you have to understand, when you're watching that website hours and hours a day, not only are you wasting your time to be able to better your life, because you'll have to understand, y'all, that website is literally just a distraction and to get you to go down to hell and fornicate. And you know why? You know why it's free? It's free because Satan wants every human to be stuck on stuff like that so they can waste hours upon hours, days upon days, weeks, months, years of their life consuming hours of that, wasting their time. They can use that time to better their lives. They can use that time to find a wife, to find a husband. They can use that time to better their finances, better their relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? Better themselves. But instead, they're so distracted on, I want to watch the website. I want to watch the website. So now they're not doing nothing with their lives. And then out of nowhere, a year passed, 2 years passed, 3 years passed, and they have done nothing for their lives, and they're just stuck in a rut. And that's what Satan wants. Satan doesn't want you to have a life. He doesn't want you to have a wife. He doesn't want you to have a husband. Satan doesn't like it, y'all, when people marry. Why do you think Satan tries to break marriages apart? Why do you think so many people are ended up in divorces, bruh? Because when people get married, Satan doesn't like that. He don't care if you follow God or not. Satan does not like it when people get married. So you know what he's going to try to do? He's going to try to break marriages apart by getting partners to cheat on each other, by getting partners to divorce each other for dumb reasons. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff. Because Satan doesn't like it, y'all, when people are getting married. Because that's what God wants. God wants people to have one partner. God wants people to have one soul tie. God doesn't want it when God doesn't like it when we're going around fornicating with a bunch of these women for y'all's men, or a bunch of these men for y'all's women. You got to understand that the more people you fornicate with, the more soul ties you create. Which, the more soul ties you're creating, the more demons that are entering your life. The more demons that enter your life. Because you have to understand, not only are you fornicating, so that's opening doors for a bunch of demons to torment you and to get you to stay in that cycle so you can go down to hell where they're going. But also, when you're out here fornicating with a bunch of these other wicked men or a bunch of these other wicked women, all those demons that are in them are entering you now. So you have to understand that that's the reason why, y'all, Satan wants you to watch websites like that 24/7, and to desire to do stuff like that 24/7. Because he knows if he can get you to be stuck on that, he knows you're going to go down to hell alongside with him. So you have to understand that you need to break away from that, and to stop doing that. And the way how I broke away from it is, well, I know it's harder for other people. Honestly, I broke away from it immediately. I broke away from it before I even gave my life to God. I broke away from it my seventh grade year. I broke away from it. But I was on that stuff for like a year though. But I broke away from it before I gave my life to God. Because I just, I not only did I feel bad because I was feeling like I was sinning against God, because I did believe in God during that time, but I wasn't following Him for real. I just felt bad, so I just stopped watching it. But yeah, man, that stuff, all it does is, y'all, it's just a low vibrational thing. That's all Satan wants you to do. He wants you to be low vibrate. He wants you to be low vibrate. Oh my God, it's vibrational. He doesn't want you to move up in life, to level up in life. He wants you to be stuck where you're at, so you can go where he's going. He don't like it when people are leveling up. He don't like it when people are leveling up the right way in life. He don't like when people are deepening their relationship with God. So he does stuff like this to get you to stay where you're at, so you can end up alongside where he's going. So you have to understand, y'all, that these websites y'all are watching does nothing for you, but it kills your energy, it kills your vibration, it kills your spirit, it kills everything. So you have to understand, but you gotta dead that. You gotta dead that. Focus on trying to get a wife. Focus on trying to get a husband that you can do stuff like that with in the marriage. Don't go around and fornicate with a bunch of other people. That's just such a waste of time when you can just have a wife or a husband that you can do it with. Because you gotta understand that when you're out here fornicating, you're sinning against God, man. And you know what happens to people who are living a life of wickedness, living a life of fornication. You know where they go. So you have to understand you don't want to end up in hell alongside Satan, man. So just look for you a wife. Look for you for y'all women. Look for you a husband. Break away from these websites, man. Break away from the fornication, and live and live the way God wants you to live, man. All this stuff y'all watching on these websites don't do nothing for you, man. Go get a wife or a husband and do that stuff with. If that's the case, God even said in His Word that if a man, God said in His Word that if someone's having a hard time to stop fornicating, it's better for him or her to get married, so he or she won't be. Sorry, y'all. This is the last message of the video, but God even said in His Word that it's better for someone to get married than be stuck fornicating every single time. So if you're one of these people now, if you're one of these people who are having a hard time to stop fornicating and sleep with a bunch of different men or women, then it's better for you to get married than to continue to sin against God and end up in hell. Now, that doesn't mean go and rush into a marriage so you won't sin against God no more, but you can still do the stuff that, you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? God's still going to want you to take your time, and He wants you to be with the right person. He don't want you, if you're a man or woman of God, you think God's going to want you to be with an atheist? But all because y'all connect and y'all vibe good together, you going to go ahead and marry them, and so you can do stuff with them so you won't have to wait till marriage for that long. No, God wants you to be with someone who's actually willing to follow Him too, who actually believes in Him too. So you have to understand that. So don't rush into a marriage. Get to know people, test people's spirits, really see how they truly about who they say they're about. 'Cause a lot of people say they follow God, but they don't. But all I'm saying is it's better for you to get married than you to stay in fornication. So you won't be sinning against God because you're married and you're doing that stuff. So that's all I'll say, man. I hope this message woke a lot of y'all up. And I just pray you take heed, man. I pray you take heed. And I pray you really strive to stop doing this, man. And let me know y'all's thoughts, man. Let me know if anyone needs help turning away from this, hit me up, and I'll try my best, to help you out and give you some advice, and try to tell you what you can do. Yeah, and I can actually tell you what you can start doing to stop watching these type of websites and stop doing these type of things. So yeah, just hit me up if you need help. But God bless y'all. I hope this message touched somebody's heart, and y'all stay safe.